I'm assuming that because it's a condo here that the HOA is taking care of all the outside and everything. And the roof, but I do like to look what I can see. Stuck the wall up pretty good. I can't see the roof. I can't get on the roof and stuff here. In fact, I think in this place, if I try to get on there, they might get mad at me. This place actually would. But let's go over here. I always kind of say about this is kind of higher than the walls because it should be higher, but it also, you got this extra block here, so it's probably not getting any water in there. It's probably the association will probably take care of it, but that's like to kind of let you know.
Yeah, see the unit.
There's a hose there. It looks like the end of the hose is broken off on there. I couldn't take it off with my hand. You call that being damaged. Also, the end of this block, this yard wall there is kind of cracked. And these are probably all of them. Yeah. I'll let you know a little bit what I can see with the association, even though it's association.
Boy, Jody, that crack is pretty good on that side, huh?
What's that?
That crack is pretty good.
Yeah, but it's not structural at all.
No.
Just the end of it. Well, it all works. The entry closet here, it kind of sticks a little bit. Yeah, I wish Stop eco. I turned on this for a while, turned back to eco just because that's the way it had it set.
Sure.
Living room here looks pretty good. The fireplace looks pretty good. It's a wood burning fireplace. It's been used. It's not very dirty at all. So it probably don't need to be cleaned, but you want to clean it if you're going to use it a lot. You want to clean it. It all looks pretty good. It's kind
But
of
you
small.
don't think we need to ask for keys service or cleaned?
No, it looks. I don't see really any cracks in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Out here, this door shuts pretty good. A little sticky, but I think it's because of the weather stripping on it. And out here is where you have your water heater, and right there is your shut-off valve. Can you see my flashlight is?
Yeah.
And that doesn't close anymore. It's kind of stuck open. So when you do replace it, you'll want to probably change that out. That valve right there is the temperature relief valve. If this thing has issues and it keeps getting hot and hot, like the thermostat goes bad, instead of it popping the tank, it'll release water. And see how it goes uphill a little bit? Sometimes those things leak, just a little bit. And so you're not supposed to run it uphill. And the only danger in that is if this happens to leak, which you can't tell because it's on the pipe, water will rest right there and it'll corrode it closed so it won't function properly. If this thing fails. So there's a lot of ifs there, but that's kind of what how it's supposed to function. That should not be uphill like that.
You're talking about the copper pipe?
Copper pipe, yes.
Okay. So what is the fix for that?
It is to probably put straight copper on there instead of they kind of got a little lazy and used the flexible.
Okay.
They just use a straight on. If you use straight, it'll go straight out, and then put a 90 in, it'll go straight down in there. That's what the fix was. This is 40 gallons, and it's 2013, I believe. This manufacturer, they recycle their numbers or their letters for their age, and so it's either 93 or 2013.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's 2013 because they recycle every 20 years because they expect the water is not to last that long. So until
I thought it was a
2013.
93. Yeah,
What?
It doesn't look like it.
No, so I'm calling 2013. I think that's what it is. It just looks too good and everything. So you do got a little like stress fractures right there, and on this side of the electrical panel here, you got a little, cosmetic damage. There's a little bit of staining right here. That looks more like something was resting there. I don't think it's moisture. If it was moisture, it's something that was sitting there.
Right.
So, and there's an electrical panel right here. This is your sub panel. If you want it, you need to turn any circuits off, you can right here. Now down in the basement there, along the west wall, they got different hubs of meters, but you got them all around the place. And yours is just kind of right in the middle on the west wall. And it's, there's a little lock, there's actually a breaker there, and someone put a lock on it. Which is probably pretty good because of the location where it's at, but you want to make sure you'll get a key to it. Or cut it off and get your own key, own lock.
And that is to what? I'm not
Electrical panel.
Okay.
That's the main, that's where the meter is, where they're actually, where SRP or APS, whatever it is reading how much energy you're doing. There's a main shut off there. This is a sub panel, that is the main panel.
Okay, would you be willing to show us?
Oh
what
yeah,
it
we can
is?
walk down
Okay,
there.
would that be all right, Cheryl?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can walk, we can do it on the way out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so let's do, yeah, not a problem.
Probably near your parking spot.
Lock it up. See right here.
Okay. So right there near the stairs.
Up by the stairs, yeah.
Okay, cool. These doors open?
Okay. That looks good. Here's your AC unit right here. According to the seal number, this is 715. And generally when they change it, they'll change out the compressor too. The compressor is probably on the roof. And I don't have access to it, but it's responding to the thermostat. It is working. I got a temperature split. Now temperature split is you take a temperature of the air going into return here and the air coming at the registers. They want to see 18 or higher. We got 22. So it's working really good.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it's most places are around 18 to 20, but you got 22.
Nice.
Yeah, and this is only 5 years old, so it's newer. These generally they say 20 years. I kind of say 15 to 20.
Okay. And can I ask you, this looks a little different to me.
That's just things that you can see the water going through it.
Okay.
I don't think they like it, but that's just what it is.
But it looks clogged.
Probably just all the junk in there.
So is that something that you have to clean yourself, or?
Yeah, you'd want to have an AC guy do that.
Okay.
You'd probably want to have it, check, let me put that in before. It's running, it's not leaking water, so it wouldn't money, but let me just say, you probably want to have that.
Service, right?
One of the things the agent had said, that they didn't know how old this AC unit is, so it's 5 years old.
Yeah, according to the serial number.
Well, we just got the specs from the first owner that bought it from a year ago, and so she had said it was like 2 to 3 years old, and that was in 19, so you're right.
Yeah,
Like it's 2 or 3 years old in 19.
and a lot of times-
that'd be-
I'm going by the manufacturer date.
Okay.
And a lot of times, they'll install it 1 to 2 years after the manufacturer.
Okay. I don't know if it's because I'm in long pants today and the mask, but I just feel like it feels muggy in here. Like I feel, so it doesn't feel cool in here to me, so that's why.
Well, they had it on eco mode, what they did.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's on eco mode, they're only doing certain things and stuff.
What is this?
The kit plate down here.
Okay.
Now, it doesn't affect the operation of it, but things gonna roll underneath there and junk and stuff, and so it's just nice. It's nice to have it. Yeah, it's working fine. Door disposal works, but it leaks. I
Oh.
feel this thing with water up here, and it just kind of flooded down there and stuff. You can actually see some of the little stains right there. You can see kind of a little bit of moisture damage down there too.
Okay.
It's not real bad yet, so there's a drain pipe leak down there. Oven works fine. There's no anti-tip bracket. Microwave works fine. Fan works. The light does not.
Oh, the light doesn't work.
Yeah.
The light on the
Microwave.
exterior light?
The microwave down light, what do they call it? And this outlet over here is a ground issue. It's red. See
It has
that?
an issue, you said?
Yeah, there's no ground on it. See, it's supposed to be green. There's an issue with the ground, so that needs to be looked at by an electrician.
That's more of a big problem because it's in the kitchen with water?
It's in the kitchen, and there's no GFCIs in the kitchen. This was built around 1986. That's about when they were starting to introduce those things to the kitchens and stuff. And so it probably doesn't have it because it wasn't required possibly. Or they took it out when they remodeled everything.
But this isn't an issue that it doesn't have, even if it had a GFCI, it would.
This wasn't.
They're two different issues.
Yeah, these are two different things, yeah. So I would recommend having GFCIs put in here, and also this outlet needs to be fixed. And the minimum of this outlet needs to be fixed. Because basically, doesn't have a wire going to this right here.
Okay.
Oh, there's nothing.
Is
Yeah,
it just this
inside
center
the
outlet?
wall.
This center
It's just in
outlet,
here.
not the, okay.
Yeah, this one is,
So
this is, the round hole is the ground, this is your hot, this is the common. And so, this will show that there's power, but it doesn't have the ground that it's supposed to have.
Okay.
So a lot of appliances will work without a ground, but they should have it. If it's without a ground, then why, there's usually a reason why. This window, I can't get to go. It's probably hasn't been used in a long, long time.
I know some people have their screens in that window.
So
They had screens in the closet in there.
Is it?
so I think that's
Yeah.
everything here.
I don't know if it was for this window or not.
It's feeling cooler now already. You feel it?
A little bit when I moved over here.
Yeah. It's kind of where you're at.
Here's your filter right here.
The air exchange.
This is where she's going to change her filter, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, my dad had some questions about the furnace filter. He just wanted to know,
It's right there, 16 by 20.
is it really dirty?
No, that's not dirty at all.
Oh, okay. I don't
That's a
know.
common size too.
There's kind of stuff in there, but that's very common. That looks like it's some kind of insulation that they had. It's like the floor from the garage.
There's some of that near the front door on the
Yeah,
bottom
it's-
corner.
That's just a cheap one. You could get a better hypoallergenic one.
Oh yeah, make a difference.
That's like a,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
That's like a $5 one, and you might probably want like a $30.
The one you want to stay away from is the washable ones because they really don't do a good job.
Well, some of the guys say that the real expensive ones aren't good to use because it restricts too much and it's hard on your unit.
Oh, so you like those?
Well, some of them say use those ones you can see through. I'm just saying what they've told me.
Yeah.
I go down to Home Depot and I buy a pack of 3 of these for $10. I don't get the real expensive ones that are pleated. I just get the cheap ones. That's
I
me.
okay.
But that's what some AC guys will say. Oh, just use this because
I get the ones for
it restricts.
hypoallergenic, like the ones for allergies
Yeah.
and all of that.
You can do that, yeah.
Yeah.
It just, I think some people, but trying to talk to you, that was what's the best thing to use. Even between AC guys. Okay, here's the door here. And then you go like this. Like this.
Okay, nice. Good.
Then you always got to kind of feel for it. That goes. You can't see exactly where it's at. This window I can't get it to open either.
Okay.
Couldn't get the blinds open up either on it, but I don't do much with blinds. I kind of lifted it up to try it. Couldn't. And this fan right here, excuse me, let me go over here real quick. This goes to the fan there. This goes to the light there. And on this outlet over here, got power there. This one's switched.
Oh, okay.
See See how it's kind of shaking, it's a little
Yeah.
bit loose. Not real bad, but it's gonna get worse. Let's go out this door.
You okay?
Yeah.
You got your condensation lens right here.
Oh.
It's right here.
Oh, good.
You look over here, you can see where they extended it out here, the little drain right there. Look over here, it's coming out of the wall right there.
Oh, okay.
So that's your condensation line right there.
Cool. I knew it had to be somewhere.
And this is the south side, isn't it?
Yep.
You know, the home has fire sprinklers, we're not qualified to test those or anything. It's way beyond us.
And I apologize, I kind of didn't understand what you meant by that. Like, how they reversed them, was that a,
Works for the light switch.
It's just a lamp switch. It's
Oh,
made for a lamp.
oh, okay. Like in the builder, how they have it upside down?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
not upside down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you
The
want
bottom one is always
switch.
hot, the top one is switched. And the reason I tell you that is, don't plug your phone on the top one
Oh, yeah.
without
Oh,
turning the switch
yeah,
on.
because every time you turn the
Yeah,
light
so
off,
just
it'll
you do
still-
have one in here, it's not upside, a lot of times they turn them upside down so you know.
Mhm.
Just make sure you know that that's what that is. That's what that extra switch is.
Yeah, okay.
Stuff so. Now here in the back, the closet is right here. It all looks pretty good. The closet's here. No leaks down here, no damage down there. Stop over, it's a little bit interesting kind of but it's hot, it's got cold. Toilet flushes. It's pretty solid to the ground. You got a fancy shower head in here.
Oh, gosh.
When you get hot water, it turns red.
That is awesome.
That is pretty cool.
I want to see.
That is pretty cool.
It's blue because it's cold right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
I like
that.
it. What's warm? Orange?
It's not hot right now, but it'll start to get hot in a minute.
Does it change the,
I think it changes the
force?
temperature.
yeah, but does this one, can you change the pulsation?
No, I don't think you can.
Does the water pressure seem to be good?
Yeah. I had that on and this on at the same time.
For how hot it is outside, it seems like it's taking a while for it to turn hot.
Well, it's gotta come clear from. It's a little warm right now. But it's got a detention.
Oh, it's pink now.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
I know, I'm not seeing, I've been in a lot of home shows, I'm not seeing them.
I've seen these before, but they're kind of cool.
And the pressure feels good?
What?
The pressure.
Yeah. I mean, this is a low flow water thing, so it's not gonna have a lot of ton of pressure, but they're restricting.
Boys would appreciate
Got
that.
you just got this here, it's a GFCI. Buttons. That's tripped. Now this is connected to the outlet that's
This is
in
a
the
picture,
patio,
it doesn't
the
convey.
one by the storage room. And you got what they did here, this is designed to have a washer guard side by side.
Oh,
You can see the washing stuff here,
yeah.
but they stacked them. You got the washing machine, the washing valves here, and they stacked it right here.
Oh, so this could take a full size?
These are full size.
Well, this actually is a full size in there. Okay.
They stacked them, but it's designed to,
Be service.
Yeah, they
it's
could.
designed to be, if you look over here,
I saw that. I walked in.
yeah. So but he put shelves here instead, which I think is probably pretty good. If you stack them like this, that's saves you more of this room here.
There's not a downside to it from durability or structurally or,
I don't think there is. I don't.
The only downside is the buttons are high up.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you're short,
But I
you can't
just
see
meant
it
the
very
weight
well.
of it, like the weight of it or the.
No, I think they're designed that way.
Okay.
There's a chair not staying. Is this the chair?
Yeah, this is the one that's fine. I wasn't gonna keep it.
And this is the picture.
Oh, there's a
This
picture.
one. This picture.
Oh darn.
Do you like that one?
I don't care.
It's kind of a different, it's kind of, yeah, you have to kind of like it or not.
It's kind of hideous.
Any questions?
My dad sent me a list. The main thing was just he wanted an opinion on if the furnace was clean. On the inside of the furnace.
We're not an AC guy,
Okay.
so we don't open them up unless.
Okay.
Once we open them up, is if that's where the furnace, that's where the coil is. The thing is that it's kind of sealed. I don't have
Okay.
stuff to seal it with and stuff.
Okay, that's fine.
But we don't. Yeah, we're not an AC
I
technician.
don't know.
It's working good. It's only 5 years old.
And what is this pipe called? This
It's
thing?
a condensation line.
This is the condensation.
Yeah.
I think your dad would like to hear that it's 5 years old. I didn't know it was that new.
It's a condensation
Yeah,
pipe.
that's good.
Whole thing, this, all the way out there is all the condensation.
I'm just kind of curious, on a 5-year-old unit, would there be any type of warranty left still on the unit or no?
You'd have to look at the manufacturer.
Okay, do you know who it was?
It's a good one.
It's a Goodman? Okay.
It's right here.
Oh, okay.
It's this little door and there's a breaker in there.
Oh,
And it's either gonna be 100 or 125 amp, I'm not sure, but I can't tell, so.
did you check the smoke detector?
No,
Oh.
because I'm a little nervous because I don't know if it'll
Oh,
turn on all those things.
sprinklers.
Yeah.
Oh.